Alrighty.
You're live, Mike.
All right. Howdy, Grant.
Okay, Grant, can you take over at 11:45? Sure. All right. You're on, Mike. You're live.
Okay.
Trying to get everything situated here. Did you adjust the camera, Mike?
No, I did not. Now we'll get to that in just a second. Hi, Dynamax. Nice to see you. I gotta adjust the camera here, you guys. Just a second. I'm at a critical stage of gluing this little piece on, and I can't drop what I'm doing and fix the camera. I'm sorry. I'll be right with that. Okay. There we go. Camera fix. All right. This is a thing of Grebles. All right. Little bitty things. Well, I had these wood cubes with a hole in them. I got them. I don't know where I got them. Have no idea. But anyway, I decided to clean the holes out with the Dremel, and I'm creating some parts for the engines. Now, I can put it this way. For one, that I make 4 of these, and I can turn the other one up like that. So one is up, one is down. Once they're painted, these pieces will look really, really good. And so anyway, that's what I'm working on right now, is making some design functions for the Hammerhead Corvette engines. And the thing is, if somebody doesn't have a picture of a Hammerhead Corvette in their pocket, when you build something like this, you can make anything you want with it, because unless they have an exact picture of what you're doing, they're not going to know if what you're doing is any different than what the real thing is.
Toshi said hello, Mike.
Who did?
Toshi.
Toshi, nice to see you. Okay, I do want to make sure that these are the exact same distance apart, and basically, ow, that's too close. Pull that out a little tiny bit. All right, that's pretty darn close. Because see, the wood blocks will glue to paper. The plastic will not. And so, oh, I built this, you guys. This is the battery box cover. And I don't need any magnets on it or nothing. It closes all by itself. It's really cool. But anyway, I made that yesterday off the show. On the show, I was building this box piece, for it. But off the show, I did all the extra work.
That looks really good, Mike.
It does. It looks really good. It's awesome. This thing turned out really, really sweet. And that's all Grebles. You know, little things I've collected here and there. All right.
Big love, be well, have an awesome day.
Thank you very much. I will have an awesome day. I hope you have one as well. Okay, that's good. That's 2 out of 3. Oh, that's 3 out of 4. Oops, had it right the first time. Okay, and that is good. Okay, that's all 4 of those done. Now, when that dries, what that's going to do is that is unlike objects, unlike things glued together with that glue. That quick glue I got is for unlike stuff. This is plastic, this is wood. It'll glue them two together. Now, these are all different parts. So I made 4 of these things. All right, now these 4 things, they're going to go back here on this section along here to give it more accent to the engines. I don't know if I want to turn them or I want to run them this way. I'm not sure which way I'm going to do them. I might turn one this way and put the other one this way. I don't know. All depends. I just haven't figured out which way I'm going to do this yet. That kind of looks good.
Somebody said, do Americans like a mug of builder's tea?
And do Americans like a mug of what?
Builder's tea.
Builder's tea? I have no idea. I've never heard of that.
Sounds like something the hillbillies came up with.
No, it sounds like something weird though. Okay, so anyway, I have 4 of these little containers full of Grebles. And these are some of the things that I got out of there today. I'm going to put this back there. I've got these parts here that I'm going to add to it. And I check things, you know, to see if they'll work or not on something.
Mike, Derek wants to know if that's rope, the red and white stuff.
Yeah, the red and white stuff is rope. Yeah, it came on a box. It came on a container of jam. Well, isn't that stuff interesting? I wonder if I can get that out of there. No, probably not. I sure would like to get those out of there, though. Wished I knew how. No, those are in there really good. So, we're not going to get them out. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. That little Greble right there will become a part for something. Not sure what. And I just look for different things that are going to look good on the back of an engine. Yeah, that might look good, but I don't have 2 of them. And it's important to have symmetry when you're working with engine parts. This engine actually needs 3 different things to do it because it has, well, it needs 4. It's got 4 thrusters on it. So these 4 pieces are going to work really good. Okay, alrighty. Now what? Now what? Yeah, I gotta do the detail on this engine. That's all there is to it. And so it's one of those things that I'm to that point where this is important to do right now. Now what I have to do is I have to put these things on here to where they look, the way they look like they're actually going to work as an engine part. That looks good. Maybe, though, I want to go up here with it. Yeah, those look pretty good there, too. Yeah, that one and that one. You know what? I think I like those just like that. Yeah, I do. Okie dokie. And you always dry fit stuff to see how it looks. And that way you can figure out what you got to do next ahead of gluing something in place in the wrong spot. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just taking the paint off this block so that the glue will stick better. Who is? Ah, hi Miranda. Okay, now it's time to attach these. Now the good thing is Elmer's glue, wood, and paper glue really well.
It's really slow, Mike.
The show is slow?
Yeah.
Interesting. And so, this is what you have to do with this stuff, is just keep adding your detail work. Now see, that'll clear that hatch, but it takes your eyes away from different things on the back that I don't like.
Look at that honeycomb detail. I love it.
Yes, this is amazing. I got to show you something here. Sorry about getting in the way of the camera. Oh, really? You dirtbag. All right. Now, see this? This is an old heater grill off a small heater I had under my desk for a couple of years. It quit working, and so I scavenged it. And I saw that grill work, and I tell you what, I knew that it would make a good something. So now I can show you something else, you guys. You're gonna, okay, here we go. Now, this is what that grill work does. It made amazing engines. And I tell you what, this is all scavenged parts. The grill work was scavenged. I used an old bicycle taillight lens to make the amber. And I used clear LEDs. This is where the battery box is going to be. This is the battery box. And that is what it is doing. It made some amazing, I don't know, you can't really, well, you can see it this way. Look at that. Those are absolutely stunning. I can get to the battery and change it. All I got to do, that's the back of the engine. Wow. This turned out really, really good, you guys. And the whole thing, there's the battery box right there. It will all be attached to this part, and eventually the switch that's on here, that will be on here, where'd my switch go? Uh-oh. What?
DJ?
Hi, GJ. There's the switch. once this is all put together, oh yeah, it'll have an on and off switch, and you'll never see the on and off switch. The way I'm going to build the on and off switch, I am actually putting it underneath of a turret. So when you turn the communications turret back and forth, it will click the lights on and off.
Mr. Sam said $20, Mike.
What, you want to twerk for 20 there, buddy? Mr. Sam? I can do that. And I tell you what, if you're brave, now I know you, Sam is lying, everybody. I can prove it. The reason Sam is lying is I want the 20 bucks up front, and I bet he don't put it on. That means Sam doesn't have 20 bucks. And I'm really sorry about that. I wish Sam had more money, but Sam's broke.
Sam doesn't have a 50 IQ, Mike.
Well, he's got a 50 IQ. He offered 20. Yep. Okay, let's see. That goes right about there. Don't move around. Doggone it. All right. So, that's what that looks like, you guys. More things on the engines takes your eye away from other stuff. Gives you things to look at.
Hello from Ireland. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ireland. Okay. And now, put this piece on over here. I notice it's missing. Tweezers are your friend. Let me tell you, they come in darn handy for putting on little parts. Because I'm telling you what, without the tweezers, you can't put these little pieces on. My fingers are too fat. All right. Now, I don't think I'm going to do those. I think that's enough back there. That's good enough. I don't want to clutter it. Okay, but I do need to put some bolts in here. All right. And somebody says, what? Bolts? What are you talking about? I will show you in just a moment here, as soon as I find some. Where is my... there it is. I have a baggie full of little bolts and portholes right here. Now, anytime I want something to look like a bolt pattern, all I have to do is put these little plugs on. Those are about the right size. No, better go with these. Those are smaller. And I save punch outs from my little punch over here. Reason being is because they come in darn handy for stuff. Okay, like these little punch outs right here. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but those are little tiny ones. Those will make absolutely super cool looking bolts. All right, I gotta bolt this pattern on here because it's a blank spot, and I'm going to fill it with those. But what I have to do before I do that is I have to make sure that they're spaced properly, because anytime you've got any kind of a spaceship, all your bolt patterns and everything are going to be absolutely symmetrical with each other. There's that. Okay. There's that. There is that one. Now, that's 1/2 inch right there, and that is 1/2 inch right there. I think 5 of them is going to be just fine. And so now I need to get down in that space. I don't have a way to get down in there unless I use this dental tool. Now I squirt some glue on there, and we put that on there like that. Put it on there like that. Let's do it again. On there, on there, and on there. Now, I mushed that in a little bit like that. Okay, and then we take one of these and we put it on there just like that. And we tap it in place. Yep. Another one right there. Okay, when you paint over these, you will see them. So it gives you some accent on your build that is just going to add beauty to whatever you're building. And because I measured them, the symmetry is the same on all the pieces. See, now there's glue on that and it won't come off of this, it won't come off. And it's amazing how it sticks better to paper, but it won't stick to metal, but yet you can't get it off the doggone little stick. All right, there are those pieces. Now, uh-oh, see there? I wasn't paying attention and I bumped this. It turned. That's something you have to watch out for as well, because your parts will move around just by bumping into them by accident. Those are all still in place. That's all done. And now, I'll show you what I'm going to do here. This is a piece of an ink pen. All right? It's the clip. I ripped off the clip off the ink pen, and I'm going to put it right down here. It's going to go right in here.
Good afternoon, sir. Happy to hear you. How much of the Hammerhead have you made so far?
How much of the Hammerhead have I made so far? Just a second, now I'll give you a view of it. This is the engine compartment that I'm building right now. Battery box will be in here. This whole piece goes on this.
North Falls set of 2026, Mike.
Oh, thank you for the 2026.
That's 260 joules. David Ruff sent a clutch.
Ah, thanks for the clutch. Anyway, you guys, this is where I'm at right now. It's making the engine compartment for the Hammerhead. Now, I have got the stand back in the back drying. It needs to dry at least until tomorrow or Friday, because I do not want it to warp. And that means it has to leach all of the moisture from the glue out of it. Now, the battery in here, I can change it that easy.
Dark Falls is actually Nebula, Mike.
What's that?
Dark Falls is actually Nebula.
Oh.
Back into regular.
Welcome back, Nebula. You guys saw me making this box yesterday. After the show, I spent quite a few, 4 more hours building this. Made a very, very cool part. The hinge, I showed you how to make that hinge yesterday too.
Alex said people will complain, however, even if everything is perfect.
Of course, people will complain, no matter how perfect it is. And that's true enough. That's because they don't have any kind of builder instinct on their own. They've never built anything. And because they've never built anything, they criticize everything that somebody builds.
The attention to detail is amazing.
Thank you very much. The attention to detail makes your builds spectacular. Okay. I always save these. when I get low on this, and they're low right now, but once I get low to where I'm going to run out, then I'll cut another 20 or 30 of them and put them in there. Because I've found that these little pieces are very cool to build with. All right, Grebles, just very cool Grebles. I have 4 of these with Grebles in them.
I'm guessing that it's the engineer in you.
Yeah, probably. yeah, probably. All right, why is that not working? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Okay, so now, and this is just a very cool part, but I want it to stay chrome. So what I have to do is I have to paint this so that I can put that on there. Well, I don't have to do that right now, I suppose. I could do that later. Let's do that later. All right. So now what I have to do is I have to bring up a picture of a side view of these engines so I can start detailing the sides of these engines. Yeah, okay, where is it? Oh, that's not it. So I got to minimize you guys. Get rid of that. What's that?
You want to show something?
Yes, I can show something. Absolutely. Hey, everybody. Thank you very much for double tapping the screen and getting up likes. Uh-oh. That is not a view I need. Uh-oh. Not good. I might not have views. I might have to go get some more views today. Oh, boy. Yeah. Howdy doody. Huh. Well, anyway, let me see where I'm at. Oh, I want to show something. Okay. As you guys can see, this is the tail section to the Hammerhead Corvette. I'm building the engines now. Okay, but this is my go-to monster ship. Now, y'all know probably, or you may not know, the Titanic won. Now, this Star Destroyer is 32 inches long. The Titanic is going to be 30 inches long. So this is the size of what the Titanic is going to be. Okay, this size. This is my Star Destroyer. It has over 11,390 pieces of paper in it. Just a stunning build, you guys. It's starting to patina from age of me touching it, handling it, because it's acrylic paint on paper. So it is going to absorb the oils out of my hands and stuff. And over years, it is changing color, which is really cool because it makes it look like it's getting older with, and it is. 2017, I built this.
My girl said I was so jealous I was always wanting to be an engineer, but school called me thick and I couldn't do it. I love watching you do this.
Oh, that's fantastic. If you get a $2.98 bronze membership, you can go look at the tutorials on the micro machines. Once you do micro machines, you can start doing bigger stuff. Practice with the little ones. You don't waste much paper and you learn what you're doing. And so I highly recommend getting the tutorials on the bronze page. It's
Titanic will sink, just do the Jaeger.
what?
James said the Titanic will sink, just do the Jaeger.
Sorry, the vote is already in. Titanic won. Unfortunately, I will have to do a Jaeger later, and that will be Gypsy Danger when I do one. But I don't think I'm going to do it next year. I think what I'm going to have to do after I do the Titanic, I've got to do a track hoe. Cat probably. And I'm going to see if I can't find an RC body that I can use to build it on. And Anyway, oh wow. And so that's the idea. And I've got a friend over in England, RC Commander. He can teach me all the things I need to know about the RC controls and how I can build it into a tracked vehicle. So then I'm going to have to find me an old RC chassis that works and a controller and have to build it. But that is the thought process for next year. Titanic, next year? It is next year. It's January, doggone it. Anyway, this year I will be building the Titanic, and hopefully I will be building a track hoe also. And if I get those done before the new year, then I'll work on Gypsy Danger. Otherwise, Gypsy Danger will be put off until 2027 if it can win the poll. Okay, that rubber band is fixed. You got to clean your goop off your rubber bands, otherwise they crack. And I don't like wasting stuff, you guys. You know I like using up everything I can. Oh, man. Okay, so that is a ring. That is a ring there. All right, so now, basically, that's what I need. Okay, this is a 1-inch coupler for a brass pipe. Well, a copper pipe. And so it is actually the perfect size I need for this. So now I got to make some accent on the sides of the engines. Okay, so let's see here. Now with this stuff, I like using recycled paper for things like this. And this happens to be just perfect for it. This is junk mail. Don't need much. All right, so basically, where's the straightest cut? That's along there, and that's not straight either. Uh-oh. And so I need to fix this. I have got to cut this out so that this becomes very straight along here. Reason being is you're making a circle out of recycled paper that is going to be an accent piece that goes on the side of the engines. They can't be up and down like this. And so, and I'm going to make it 2 of these things wide. So I got 2 lines wide, and I'm going to need about 4 of these, maybe more. And so I'm cutting the tops of these letters off of this 3rd row real careful like, because I want an exact size for these strips because of how close the tolerances are going to be on making this part. And I got to make 2 more of these things. But the nice thing about using this little tiny print is they're perfectly straight lines if you cut them right. You can see this. You can see those. Those are very, very accurate. Okay. I use, as you've seen, Grebles. Now, if you look up the word Grebles, you'll find out that that was coined by George Lucas. Now, this here, these are all Grebles, all of this. This is an old connector, electrical connector for a circuit board. That is a piece that is out of a model kit. I don't know where I got these threaded parts here. Those are old Q-tips. I just added paper to them and screwed them in when they were wet, and it gave me the threads on the end of this, like giant all thread. All right, then I built this box, and these I made those today. You watched me. All right. All of this process is using recycled material to build as much of anything that you can. Now, I've been collecting micro things for years. I think one of the coolest things of all is whenever I get an old circuit board out of something, I like to heat the circuit board, the back of the circuit board, so the solder comes loose and pull the parts off it. Because all them little teeny parts, let me see if I can show you something right here. I'll show you. All of these little parts, all right, this, when they're put on something else and they're painted, they look very, very cool. And that's what you want. You want good looking stuff. So, circuit boards have all kinds of very cool things you can use. They have all of those, what are they? Capacitors? No, that's not right. Shoot. Oh, well. The diodes. The diodes and stuff. They're on those circuit boards. They, you can take those off, put them onto a piece of paper in a row, and they go up and down and down and up and down and it looks really, really cool. Okay. What I'm watching for is I'm keeping, because this paper here, this junk mail paper, will drift back and forth really, really easy. And so I'm very carefully, when I'm putting all this on here, I am watching this outer edge, because that's where your line has to stay. Because you can glue the bottom side, doesn't matter if it floats around, but this upper side here, that is the piece that is going to be looked at. Once it's all painted, you're going to see this upper section. The bottom section is glued to the body. Always keep a glue pad.
Yeah.
Hi, Grant. How you doing?
I'm alive.
Yes, we are.
What's up, Big D?
I don't even know if he's here. Oh, yeah, he's here.
I gotta get Ruby, so Miranda's gonna still be mod in the back.
All right. Sounds good, Eddie.
I'll still be here.
Yep, drive safe. Okay.
Hey, you got someone in from Nairobi, Kenya.
Nairobi, Kenya, welcome to the show. Isn't Nairobi up where that crack's at?
Kenya.
Kenya's in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but part of Africa's cracking.
I think so, yeah.
Isn't Nairobi, Kenya up close to that crack?
It might be, I don't know. Ask him.
Yeah. Are you, Nairobi, are you anywhere near that great big crack that's forming in Africa where the continent's splitting in half? Do any of you know about that? That might be something a lot of you folks don't know anything about. It'll take 50,000 years for the crack to develop, but it's already starting to destroy roads and bridges and things.
He says yes, that's true, but it's in a city called Nakuru.
Ah, okay. Akuru. Well, it's going to be huge, you guys. I hate to say this, but it is going to be a giant crack. It will actually split the continent into 2 different pieces.
Cracks are all fun and games until it's something load-bearing.
Yeah, well, it happens to be load-bearing the planet. Yeah, so when the Earth's crust starts to separate like that, oh, that's the worst crack that you can ever have. I talk to people in California. They know about cracks. That San Andreas fault, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, San Andreas is very overdue for a big earthquake.
Yes, it is. And the thing is, Washington State, San Andreas fault disappears underground, but it also comes up along Washington and Oregon and Alaska. So usually when the San Andreas fault cracks off really bad, it affects us too.
Someone says Mount St. Helens going to go off. It's already done that.
Oh, sure, it's already done that. So you know it's going to happen again.
I'm more worried about which volcano do you guys have? That massive park,
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yes, if Yellowstone explodes, the whole world is in trouble. It will spare no country. The ash cloud will go around the planet so long that it'll take 7 years before the sun comes back worth a darn. 5 years, the sun will start to come back. But we don't want that because, oh man, that's bad. And you're right, Grant. I worry about that one more than anything as far as tectonic goes. Yeah, the West Yellowstone caldera, the world's largest super volcano.
Well, the world's largest one that we know of, they're so massive we can't distinguish them. Yellowstone's overdue for 100,000 years now.
Which one?
Yellowstone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's overdue. And that's not good because it's swelling. I don't know if there's any record of it right now, but I know that it's been growing because the lake, the West Yellowstone Lake, is moving. All right, you guys. Now, these pieces that I'm making right here, they're going to go on just like that. And then I add stuff to them. But I think what I better do is sand that down first. No, I'm going to leave it alone. I got to put armor on this thing too. All right, so now I need to start armoring this side up. Because I got to start putting these have to go on the armor. And so now I want to get a bunch of paper that is all the same thickness. Your chipboard comes in different thicknesses, you guys. And so whenever you want something to be very symmetrical, you need to keep the thicknesses of your paper the same. Now, I happen to have a whole bunch of these little squares, I think. Let's see here if I can find them. I think they're right here. Here's some more. No, that won't work. That won't work. No, that's not them. Okay, that was a mistake. Alrighty. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some chipboard right here. Now, this is all the same size. Dimensions-wise, in thousandths of an inch. That's what I'm looking at right now, is the thickness of this paper. Because I want the armor on this side to look the same. And it doesn't matter if I use this on the other side or not, because you're not going to be able to tell the difference with your eyes. Because thousandths of an inch is won't show. You have to have very, very good rulers or scales to be able to check out that distance. All right, so this is what it is. I've got to cut pieces. They're going to fit together for armor over here. And now that is going to tip forward. I've got to get me more pictures of the Hammerhead Corvette now, you guys. Because I have to start building this thing up to look right. Now, one of the ways to make it look right is to add all the parts that it needs. Okay, so what do I want to do with this? I should probably bring it up like that. Yep. Okay. Oh, I better drink some agua. I don't hydrate enough. I need to do that more often.
Are you making a Star Citizen ship?
I am making a Star Wars ship. Yes. This is the Hammerhead Corvette engines.
GJ wants to know if it's Pepsi Day.
It is Pepsi Day. So, I better go grab a Pepsi. I happen to have one real handy. Okay. All right. Got it, Coach. This Pepsi's for you, but I'm going to drink it. Yeah. Okie dokie. Now,
Mike, do you want to ask the viewers if they know of a model that we haven't shown them in a while that they'd like to see?
Yeah. Hey, you guys. If you know I have something that I have made that you haven't seen in a while, would you call it out so that I can get it and show it to you? Okay, so now with that. Yep.
I don't know if this is a compliment or not, Mike, but someone says, you make me wonder how much we human beings have scared God with the abilities we have.
That's an interesting comment, but I'll tell you something right now. We don't scare God not one single teeny tiny iota. He runs eternity. All right? We can't even get to the moon safely. Yeah, we're not scaring God at all. Interesting comment.
Yeah, it was a good one. It's sort of like a kick in the balls while you get kissed on the face.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Matter of fact, we're so insignificant in our own galaxy. I don't even know why the Lord bothers with us. Seriously.
Someone says their kids are imitating you in the house.
Yeah. Well, yay. How can, well, hey, how can your kids even be imitating me? You know, they run around going, "Hey, got it, coach." What are they doing? That's that's neat.
I think they run around saying, anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Hey. It's the guy from Kenya. Probably the accent.
Yeah, the accent. That's very, yes, possible. I have a very, I guess, unique voice. that's the coolest comment I've heard ever.
When are we gonna have another backstage?
I don't know. We need to have another backstage pass. Say, if anybody would like to be heard on the show and be in a Zoom laptop meeting with me and the mods, it's called a backstage pass. All you have to do is get old Grant, Honey Bunny, Memers, or Eddie, or Derek, and let them know, and we'll get you in on a backstage pass. Oops. Oh, darn it.
What went wrong with your switch? How did the switch break?
The switch didn't break. I took it off.
Oh, okay.
I have to wire all of this together into one circuit. And something I found when I was messing around with this, all these wires were different lengths, and they were all over the place. So I cut them all down, wired them all together. Now, once I get this part built and on, then I can wire them all together into the switch. And so right now the switch is out of commission until I can get this more set up for having it all completely wired in. Because you can't, if you're building a wiring harness, if you don't have some way to plug the parts in, and the stuff that I do, I don't have plugins for this. Now, I may get them in the future, but at this point in time, I don't have plugins for it. And because I don't have plugins for this, I have to wait on all of the build until I can get them to be soldered together. Oh, Pepsi burp. Hold on a second. I got to chase that. All right. Now, uh-oh. It's not supposed to go under there. Huh. Oops. Yeah, well. We're going to fix that right now. Yep. There we go. Yeah, okay. We got this, coach. And that piece goes on there just like that.
The Kenyan says, yeah, I can't even have paper in my house. These kids are like, Daddy, are we building Optimus Prime in the middle of the night with your accent?
Oh, wow. That is so cool. Optimus.
Eddie, that's very sweet. Eddie says that he's going to send you some electronic crimping tool and some crimp for your project.
Oh, really?
He says so.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it'll make your life so much easier.
See, if I'd have sanded that off earlier instead of having to wait, I wouldn't have made a mess out of that. Because you want this armor to look right when you put it on, and to look right, you have to take this sanding block or this wheel, and you have to do that with it. So what that does is that gives it the accent look of armor. Okay, so now that I have that, I need to cut this off here. And building armor, it just takes a little bit of time and practice. But once you start making enough of it, it becomes extremely easy to do. And from time to time, I forget what I'm doing. And so, but anyway, this piece has to look like that. Then I'm gonna go over that one more time. And now this piece up here. This is the outside edge. It does not have to have a bevel on it. Okay, now.
Someone says, yay, my normal life.
Well, welcome back. Nice to see you again. And it's okay if there's little tiny gaps here and there, because when you paint it, it just makes it look part of the way the shell to the spaceship is made. It gives you cheap detail for nothing. Yeah, it's basically what it is.
60 billion planets in the Milky Way alone, with inhabitable zones capable of supporting life. I think it's a bit arrogant to believe that we're alone in the universe.
Yeah, that is true. That is so true. Unless you're a flat earther. If you're a flat earther, then, nothing is possible.
There was a very weird movie that just came out this year with Emma Stone, and flat earthers were made. There was a comment made about them, like a visual comment made about them in the movie. It was really, really hilarious.
I tend to say flat earthers. That's actually what their brain is.
Dynamax says, good Lord, flat earthers, bless their hearts.
Yeah, well, Dynamax, I thank you very much for that comment, but oh well.
Flat earthers are very special.
Oh, they're definitely special. They belong on a short bus licking windows. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. That was poor taste.
It's like making fun. That's actually insulting the people that do use short buses.
I know it is, and that's why I said that was in poor taste. I should not have said that. Because yeah, I agree. We should make a brand new bus for the flat earthers.
Yeah, we'll give them a low rider.
Give them a low rider because they can't step up into it.
If it's higher than 5 feet, they freak out.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's hilarious. I see that in my head.
People are saying call it a flat bus.
Call it a flat bus. That's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah. And the really cool thing about it is it has no wheels and tires on it, so
It's got square wheels.
yeah.
Because they don't believe in circles. Wolf says, Wolf howls at Grandpa.
How it's been a while since you've been in the show. Where have you been? Wow. I haven't seen Wolf in a long time.
Why do you sand the edge of the board?
Why do I sand the edge of the board? Okay, I'll see if I can show it to you. I don't know if you can see it or not. But when you sand the edge of the board and when you paint this, what happens is this edge, the sanded edge, shows in the paint. It looks like the armor.
GJ says flat earthers say they have members all over the globe.
Yeah, they do. Just to prove the roundness of the globe, they have members all over the globe.
And that question, they say thank you, amazing, thank you.
You're welcome. It gives you the illusion of armor plate.
Have you decided how you're going to paint, the colors you're going to paint this?
Yeah, it's going to be gold and white, I think, or maybe gold and blue. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do dry brush on the white to give it its accent, but I don't know how well that's going to work. I really don't. This is a brand new paint job that I've got to try and figure out how to do. Okay. Okay. 58 minutes of the show left, you guys. And I'll be back tomorrow in case you'd all like to catch the show tomorrow if you're missing any of it today.
Love your work, sir.
Thank you very much. I love doing this. All righty. Let's see here. And design work wise, I learned how to do a lot of this stuff in the sheet metal industry. How to get your patterns set and get all your pieces made. That was before a lot of the types of work that they have today. Today, you've got a lot different, a lot of very different things you have to do today to build stuff.
Do you plan your armor plate sections, or do you just put them in randomly and let it organically develop?
I just let the armor organically develop, because unless there's only one time that I put armor plate on purposely exactly the way it was, and that was for the sandcrawler, the big sandcrawler I made. And I made the plate on the sandcrawler exactly to match that of the original sandcrawler. And so I can show that to you guys. Matter of fact, that'd be a good thing to show you right now, is the sandcrawler itself. And that's also where I learned how to make a lot of tracks, and I learned how not to make tracks. Anyway, was from the sandcrawler. As soon as I get this piece in, I'll show it to you. All right. Now, back in 2018, I think, I built the USS Arizona they were having an auction in the Tacoma area for disaster relief for the hurricane that blew through down in Jamaica. And anyway, I figured out how to sand the edges of this stuff for the armor plate on the USS Arizona. That was the first time that I had done this.
Who did you do the Arizona? Was it in America?
Yeah, the one that's at the bottom of the ocean over there in Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Yep. And so somewhere in Tacoma, Washington, and I don't know where, is the USS Arizona. 4,500 pieces of paper. All the guns and turrets and everything worked correctly. The screws worked. There was period correct flags on all of the wires. That was a pretty insane build. Took 450 hours to do. There is the armor. Once this starts getting painted, that will show exactly how that is. Now, the armor on the other side, I don't have to match it, because you're not really going to be able to see the armor here versus the armor over there. And once you get all of the design stuff onto this, then that also starts to help disappear anything that you might have as an error. No, too much work on that. We're just going to fix it. That is where the glue from the box being glued together is. And there's no point in using it unless you want, if you want a scuffed up damage to show, then you glue this, and when you paint it, you can actually see this scuffed up stuff. Okay. Aha. Alrighty. And that is the machine crease. That's what I'm taking off of here right now. Because whenever these things run through their fabrication process, there's machines that's got these wheels that run across everything. And what it does is it scores this so that when they fold the box together, it actually gives it something to bend at.
Satellites and the Voyager probes that are going to lose contact in 2030 and 2032.
Wow.
And, there's another 145 satellites that are going to be launched between now and 2028.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think those satellites being launched now are actually faster than the ones that were launched before. And if they do it right, they use the sun's gravity to slingshot it, because they can pick the exact spot in space to shoot it. Then it'll catch the gravity of the sun, it'll slingshot it around the sun and let it go at precise area that they want to send it to, which will increase the speed immensely.
Did you make any battle cruisers, battleships, dreadnoughts, or anything like that?
I've only built the USS Arizona.
Derek says, weren't you going to show the sand crawler?
Oh, yes, I was. I got to Yeah, thank you, Derek. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys, this is my sand crawler. Now, the armor on this the armor on the sand crawler, that's my thing of straws. Fell off the upper rack. I have a lot of different straws because they come in handy building stuff. Okay, sand crawl. Thank you, Derek. Doggone it. Put that back up there. There's over 4,000 pieces of armor and stuff to build this sand crawler.
Hello from England.
Hello from where?
England.
I still couldn't understand it.
England.
Oh, from England. Welcome to the show. Those engines were hard to make, let me tell you. I had to figure out how to make those engines look correct out of paper. You see these right here? That's what I'm working on right now on the sides of the Hammerhead's engines.
Hey, Bishop is in. He just sent you a 100.
Thank you, Bishop. See there? This is one of the first pieces that I ever used cardboard on. Happy 2026. Thank you for the support, you guys. I appreciate it very much. And so, Sandcrawler. Absolutely detailed the armor exactly the way it was on the Sandcrawler that was in the movies. The top, the engines, everything about this is an exact replica of the Jawa Sandcrawler from Star Wars.
Yeah, thinks that's amazing.
Thank you very much. It is a very cool build, that one. Okay, straws can go back up there somehow. There we go. All right, you guys.
BRB says that they're busy working on a magnetic propulsion if there's G with faster speeds than hydrogen propulsion.
Magnetic propulsion?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And who said that?
BRB.
BRB? Nice one. Where'd you hear that, BRB? Is it like in MIT or something like that? Or is it just something that is floating around out there? And did they learn it from the Hadron Collider?
Did you hear the Chinese are building a new super collider that's ridiculously massive?
Yes. Yeah.
Collider.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it's yeah, absolutely insane huge. Of course, all the rare earth magnets, they're getting that from Africa.
And Miss Angel just sent New Year's Eve 2026.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for helping me. I appreciate it.
Mike, do you know about the Meerkat project?
The which one?
Meerkat.
What is that?
It's the world's largest radio telescope, and it's being built in the Cape in South Africa.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, once it's all completed, it's going to have the biggest radio telescope diameter in the world.
Wow. Well, hopefully that'll help them find some more stuff. Apparently, they did learn it from the Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I knew that was going to create some very cool stuff. And I think it's Hadron, but I don't know how it's pronounced exactly.
That's one.
Hadron. All right.
I just love that the scientists, when they were doing the initial tests to find
The Higgs boson.
yeah, the scientists that were looking for it said that it doesn't exist. And when they found it, the scientist that predicted it, he was basically laughed out of the community, and they eventually went to him and said to him, "You were right."
Uh-huh. Okay. That time I got that one right. Uh-huh.
ERB says that they had on the line, they found a way to make black holes and also white holes. So what's a white hole?
I've never heard of a white hole before. Maybe it's like a particle fountain. It emits energy.
Alex says the human race could triple the ability to find life in the universe if we would look for stupidity instead of intelligence.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh, wow.
Stupid is more common.
Stupid happens to be more common. I think you're right. Unfortunately, our governments want that. So they're pushing stupidity. Just look at what they do. You want to see stupidity, just look at a government, any government in the world. All right. One more piece of armor done.
The zone, Mike.
What?
Are you in the zone?
I'm in a zone? Yeah, I am. So, getting this armor on is the next step that has to be done. And so, once the armor's on, then I can start doing the detail work. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you all for joining the phone show. for sharing me with others, everybody. And thank you for following me. We're trying to get to 100K followers, and we're close. And so thank you all for your help and for watching over the show. Thank you for teaching this to other people, or for at least telling them about it. And I hope that everyone that has a bronze membership, at least a minimum of a bronze membership, can go look at the tutorials and start learning how to make the micro machines. It's very important. The little machines, learn how the paper works. How much is too much glue and not enough glue. Learn from the little ones. It really will help you, saves you a lot of material, and it doesn't matter what it is. You can build anything from paper. You just have to have the want to do it. I just did that. Oh, other things about the membership. If you get a bronze membership, silver, or gold, you can go to our Discord site, and you can post pictures of the cool stuff you make on Discord. And so please, if you can, it's $2.98 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee. Gives you a whole month worth of watching videos and tutorials and going on to Discord and talking with the fantastic folks all over the world. And if you get a membership, you can hit the notifications button and it will let you know when I'm live. And I do my lives Monday through Friday. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the phone show. You can also find me on YouTube television. Very interesting. I didn't know that until just recently.
Bishop says several years ago he got to see the ISS and the space shuttle fly over the shuttle with two astronauts.
Ah, that's cool.
BRB says that they're launching 12 satellites tonight, 14 on Thursday, and 22 on Saturday.
And who's launching those?
But it can only be SpaceX. Nobody else launches that big satellites.
Huh.
It's probably Starlink.
Yeah, or China. I know there's a new launch vehicle coming out. I haven't found the actual stock yet. But it's supposed to be faster than Elon Musk's launch stuff. Welcome back, Eddie.
No, you can go ahead. I'm gonna eat lunch. Just tell me when you want a break. Because you're ugly.
Uh-huh.
It's found in China and Russia.
China and Russia, yeah. Yep. Okay, so those got to be trimmed just a teeny tiny bit. All right, now, this has to go 1/64 of an inch to my right. Very good. That took care of that. Now we have to put the the bevels on this. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna hold that like that, and then do this. No, don't do that. Scovey's in? Hi, Goose. Nice to see you. Talk to me, Goose.
Europe says that the Chinese and Russians are launching their stuff a lot faster. Instead of 10,000 miles per hour, they're going to 16,000 miles per hour.
Huh. Wonder why. They what?
They get to space a lot faster.
Yeah, they do, but also their orbit doesn't degrade as quick.
Yeah. Sorry, it says duration is 20,000 miles per hour.
Well, that's interesting.
Did you get Herman and Scovey?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Edric is back.
Hi, Titan. How you doing?
He moved into his new place for that internship job.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, everybody. Titan is going to be a millwright. And as far as armor goes, you can just put square blocks on here. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just happen to like more detail work. And so I shape the armor a whole lot more than what I actually need to do.
Rocket is here.
Hi, Rocket. Nice to see you. I'm working on. Oh, Rocket. Hey, I finished this last night. I spent 4 hours after the show building that battery box cover. Got detail work on it. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing the armor on the sides of this. Anyway. All right, you guys. Thank you all for joining the phone show. And thank you for sharing me with others. And I know because I get a weekly report and it talks about all the shares that you guys have done. So thank you very much.
Who says he's going to be sending an ultrasonic thickness tester to certification to be recertified. And that's a boring thing for him.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Rocket says it looks really good. BRB says that we're supposed to have a rocket on Mars by the end of this year. So 11 people, 2 Russians, 2 French, 2 Chinese, 2 Japanese, and 2 US astronauts.
Oh.
11 people, 10 people. And it's supposed to take approximately 6 months to fly.
Wow. That's a huge goal. What is it, Elon Musk who's pushing that?
He's the only one capable.
Yeah, he is the only one capable. That's true. Yep. Wow, I almost cut that perfect. Oh, wow. That's that's kind of cool. Okay. That little teeny tiny notch shows right there. And the cool thing about it is you'll be able to see that when it's painted. Oh, hold on, Grant. I cannot hear you. Yeah, because its noise is high enough pitched that it works with my ears badly, and I can't hear you when it's on.
No, I mean through Zoom, I can't hear.
Oh, well, that's probably because of the noise canceling stuff in this laptop.
Maybe.
It's one of those.
Bishop said he was curious what you measure with that fancy meteorology device.
What, this? This is just a steel rule, a scale for machinists.
Mike, today's Tuesday. You're supposed to be drinking a Pepsi.
He is.
Pardon me, Ron.
Uh-huh.
It's okay, Eddie, stay in your lane.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Then Eddie says it's been a while since I've done this. I summon. So Edric says I summon an ancient power from the time we know not. A power so great it shifts the fabric of time itself. I cast hot tamales.
I should have just started doing that. That's awesome. Oh, okay. All right, everybody. Here it comes. This is for Titan. Anyway, get your hot tamales here, everybody. Ah, yeah, hot off the grill. They're good for you food. Yeah, you can get them hot tamales. They're wrapped in corn skin and then baked. Yeah. Oh, you can fry them in a frying pan. And the cool thing is, if you drop them on the floor, you just take the corn skin off and eat the tamales. Hot tamales, everybody. Yeah, and if you like candy, guess what? Hot tamales also are candy. Thank you for joining the phone show. Where'd my piece go? Oh, there it is. Is that it? I think that's it. No, it's this piece. Right here. Uh-huh. All right. So we need to trim that off just like that, right there. And I need to trim about the same amount of that off, like that. And then this is going to fit in here just like so, and not quite. It's close, but not quite. All right, so we're going to just hit this one time, right like that. And now we're going to go ahead and put the bevel on this armor. Uh-oh. Took a little too much off, but it won't show. And now it goes in right here. Just like that. What do you know? It fits. I am a little bit good at building this stuff. Okay. And there. That is the armor plate for that side. Now I got to do these two up here. Yep. This does not have to have armor on it. All of this is going to be inside of the chassis. Battery box works really good. And I didn't need a lock on it because it shuts automatically. You let go of it, oh, and it closes. Yeah, that's so cool. All right, armor. Now I got to do armor on here. Now this is a cool thing about this stuff. That is almost the perfect size. All I have to do is start building this up. Let me see. How detailed do I want this armor? Maybe I should just do armored grill like that on both of these. Huh. What? Oh, yeah, I can do that. All right. See these? These, I made these earlier. You guys watched me lace these up on here. This is a copper pipe. It's a copper connector joint. Now, as I pull this paper out here, this is what I'm going to do with it. All right, because I want this upper edge of this, which is going to show, to be absolutely square. Okay, now what that does is that cleans that all up, takes all the high spots down to the low spots. And now we're going to do that to this side over here as well. Because when this dries and I take these off of here, I can actually spin them around and then do the same thing to the other side. But the thing is, you have to leave this paper on this copper pipe. If you do not, when it dries, it shrinks. All right? And it will shrink up enough that you will not be able to get this back on. So now I push those back on like that. And those will be dry tomorrow. I'll be able to turn them over and fix them. All right. What do I need to do here? I need to actually I want to take and change the shape of this. All right, the top of this engine, actually that goes in like that and goes out like that. All right, I'm looking at a picture of a Hammerhead Corvette. And what I want to do right now is I want to stick a piece like this. Who's got to go? All right, Rocket, take care. Huh. Yep. All right. So now I like that right there. I like that angle. All right. And I want this on line with that. So now I take a measurement there. And now what we got to do is equalize this. All right. I think I'm going to go with a 1/2 inch. What?
20 minutes.
20 minutes of show left, you guys. Thank you all for coming to the phone show and for sharing me with others, everybody. Thank you very much for doing that.
BRB's leaving.
BRB, take care. Thanks for all the knowledge that you dropped on everybody. chipboard. This stuff is really good for building. As you can see, you can make anything you want with it.
Ruby doesn't feel well.
Scobie?
Ruby
Oh no.
got a headache.
Yeah, that sucks. Headaches are no fun. I'm glad I don't get them.
I think it's allergy, but I think she might be just feeling like crap too.
Yeah, that's possible. Okay, so
Bishop's been a member for 2 months.
that's cool, Bishop. Hey everybody, if you want to become a member, it's less than a cup of coffee, $2.98 a month, and it gets you in the bronze membership club of the Paper Army. It lets you go to our Discord channel, and that's very cool. And in case all of y'all went to thepaperarmy.net and voted for the build, I am going to be starting the Titanic when this is over. When this build is done, it'll be the Titanic. And next year, we're going to run another poll for the next build for the Paper Army. Oh, that looks so cool. I can make a gun out of that. Wow. Wow, I like that. That's a rail gun, you guys. That right there, that is going to be a rail gun.
Are you good, Brett?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So,
People think the Titanic's.
yeah, the Titanic is a sad movie, but it's cool.
It's nice to see the progress with the engines.
Yes, it is. Thank you for coming and seeing that progress. Check this out. This is a battery cover. Looks really good. You can't even tell it's a battery cover until you lift it up and the battery will be right there. Detail work on this is all done. I'm just letting the glue dry really good so that I can go ahead and paint this. And now what I'm working on is I'm working on the detail work and the armor on the rest of this.
Kenya says they just love the attention to detail.
Thank you. Yeah, the attention to detail is what makes your build stand out versus anything else.
Bishop says, why don't you make a steam-powered Titanic themed Jaeger?
A steampunk Jaeger?
But a Titanic themed one.
Yes. I tell you what, that would be nuts hard. I don't want to get it any harder. It's going to be hard enough to light up the 1,000 friggin' portholes in that thing.
I'm pretty sure you put this fiber optic theme nailed now.
Oh yeah, yes I do. Okay, so now I'm going to need to come out of here, straight out of here, like this. so that I can put details on this and under it. What?
Steam powered because Mike is steamy.
Oh, thank you. Steam powered, that means all I got to do is blow on it, right? I'm full of hot air, you guys. Don't believe a word you hear. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my phone show and for making this a worldwide spectacle. Thank you all for your guidance and forgiveness and thanks and all the things you helped me with. The likes, shares, the following me so we can get to 100K followers. Just, there's so many great things I can thank you all for. Thank you for the donations that you guys put up. It helps the business every day.
Bishop says, I've dishonored my family with autocorrect.
No, you don't need to do that. Okay, so now I need a piece in here, like that.
Grant, listen.
What? Listen, what? What?
Eddie,
Roll over again.
say something.
He wants me to hear the jets, but I can't hear it.
Yeah, you can't. That's a tone that will not be picked up by the phone because of the noise canceling shit.
Oh, you got 10 minutes, want to read?
10 minutes? I'd love to read. Ow.
I'll read you if they come over.
Yeah, cool.
Howdy, Paper Army. How y'all doing? It's almost time to sign off. Thank you all for joining the phone show, for coming here and being part of this Paper Army family all over the world. Thank you for being good human beings.
It should put up photos of his new place on Discord.
Yeah, anybody that's got a bronze membership, go to Discord and check out the photos that are over there right now, the pics.
No, look there, Mike.
All right. Oh! Awesome, Titan. Salute. Hi, Mirror. Welcome to the phone show. I'm sorry you caught the end of the show. It's almost over. I'll be back tomorrow, though. 2 hours earlier if you want to see the full show. Scobie, yeah, Goose has a bronze watch, you guys. Hey, Goose. Aw. Thank you, Grant. Hey, Goose. I got a game on my phone that every time I turn it on, it reminds me of you. And when I come up there to do some egg ornaments with the goose eggs, I'll show it to you. Just remind me.
Is she? What's wrong with her?
Sebastian, I agree. Hopefully you're correct. I'd like that to happen. Don't know if it will, but I tell you what, it'd be a good thing if it did. Dang. Smelting accidents? Oh, those are bad. Yeah, it's minimum 2,000 degrees of, oh no. And that might not be enough. Oh, thank you, Natalie. I will try always to do so. Jeez. I'm sorry, Mirror. Yes. Yeah, you wish that a lot. What I am making, I'll show you just, let me do this real quick. This is the engine compartment for a Hammerhead Corvette. Now, let's turn this off, turn this on. The engines on the Hammerhead Corvette. And believe me, you guys, these lights are bright. Shoot. Oh, wow. Anyway, this is the back section of the Hammerhead Corvette, the engines. It will be going on to this. But you cannot build this stuff really fast. There's a lot of prep work all the way around that causes this to happen. Battery box will be in here. Recycled parts. The grill work on this came out of an old heater. The amber light, that came off the back of an old mountain bike light. And the light inside was new. It is an LED. Yeah, very cool build. I'm working on the armor right now, you guys. I got this done last night after the show. I built that. And all of this is just coming together. It's just little parts that I'm, Grebles that I'm putting on. This is the battery that will eventually be all hooked together through a switch. But yeah, very cool build this. What I'm doing right now is I'm building the armor and the design work that is going to go on the top of the engines to make this look like it's an engine. Hey, you guys, anyone that follows me, you can set up notifications. Oh, this is too cool here. I didn't realize this was going to happen until I actually got it put together. All right, this is what it does. The body goes on here like this. All right, this is it, right? That goes on there. Now, it stands up perfect on the engines. That means I got these engines perfectly flush with each other. Okay, now we need this piece on here. Yep, that right there. And thank you all for coming and watching this build.
Mike, you got 5 minutes left.
No, 5 minutes of the show left. That means it's almost over. Hey, you guys, we're almost over for the day. I'll be back tomorrow 2 hours earlier. Hopefully you can come in then. And that is AVUNG Avong on the
That's the Kenyan, Mike.
That's the Kenyan? How do I even say that? Anyway, East Kenyan. That's awesome news, Kenneth. I'm glad this makes your time better. All right, Titan, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Nice place you live at, Titan. That's very cool. Absolutely, Metal. Oh, that's GJ. First time I read that, GJ. Absolutely. Joe or Ava? Okay. I will try to remember that. You might have to remind me, Joe. Yeah. Thank you, Mirror. You have a great day as well. I'll be back tomorrow, Mirror, 2 hours earlier. If you follow me and set up notifications, it'll let you know when I go live. I tell you what, Goose, the darn phone mirrors everything.
Mike.
Take care, Natalie. Thank you. Kath. Kathin? Thank you, Kath. I will be back tomorrow. I'm glad you made the show today. Wow. It's almost the end of the show, you guys. Thank you all for being good human beings. Yeah. And
1 minute, Mike.
1 minute. All right. It's the end of the show, everybody. That means I got to go. All right, you guys. The power of the spoken word. It's very important. And I hope you realize that over time. I did. And I also want you to never stop learning. I don't. I'm 72 years old and I'm continuing to learn every day. So thank you for coming to the phone show and being good human beings. Because there's a reason for that. Does not matter what you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Does not matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings. How about if we start being better human beings towards other human beings? It would be a nice thing to do, because then the innocent would quit getting hurt. Good day, Paper Army. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier.